What up, crypto lovers and enthusiasts? Happy Monday, happy day today. Hope you guys have a great week coming up. We're going to take a look at Bitcoin. Obviously, we're going to take a look at the Bitcoin chart, see how that's playing out, what type of week we could have. But there's some interesting charts that I want to share with you that says maybe things might get bullish relatively soon or now. All right, we're going to take a look at BTC dominance, we'll take a look at total 3, and then we're going to take a look at my meme plays of particular. Chuck on base. Chuck on base, man, has been moving. Now it's at a $10 million market cap. To give you some context, I was bringing it to you guys at like less than 3 million. All right, so basically it's more than tripled. I'm sorry, more than tripled since I brought it to your attention. It's a meme play, so I always like to say very risky, and it's not something that I'm definitely recommending you to jump in ever. But definitely worth a look because memes are here to stay, at least in this cycle. All right, and so without further ado, let's do this. All right. Matthew McConaughey became famous for that in a movie called Dazed and Confused a long time ago in the 90s, 20th century. All right, so Bitcoin, $63,811. Okay, we're kind of broken down this line. Here's something that's interesting here. See this line right here that you can see kind of going down. Okay, for a while since what? The beginning of April 8th, right? We haven't been able to break through it, and then we finally were able to do that on May 4th, May 5th. A little over it. This is interesting because a lot of cryptos, a lot of altcoins have been doing the same thing. Some of them have done this. Some of them have broken out, and some of them are still kind of beneath this, on the other side of this line, on the wrong side of this line. And I just think it's interesting how they're everything is kind of so I don't know, so interconnected, right? That they come up showing different charts show the same thing here. The same. Right now, and one of them, for example, and when we see this, actually, let me finish this. When we see this, right, and it breaks out, a potential breakout. I mean, it could be a fake out, but it looks like a real breakout. It tells us that good things are coming on the way. Okay, so I mean, once we see a lot of these things start breaking out, moving up, doing exactly what Bitcoin is doing now, then we should expect some further upside in the relative near future. Okay, so just something of interest to keep in mind. The altcoins are doing the same thing, and a lot of them are starting to break out. So I mean, could it be that a run is around the corner? Quite possibly. All right, Bitcoin right now I think is just gonna maybe do some sideways. Maybe we drop a little bit. It did this little move right here, and I thought it could have, because I showed you guys this, mentioned to you it could do something like this, boom, and it pretty much did, right? Really close, obviously not exact, but pretty close. Did this, and then it just moved, and then it just came right up, boom, right here, boom, right back to more or less where we were before the drop. So pretty interesting. It doesn't mean that we can't come back down, okay? Because whatever, Black Swan, other news, whatever, just the ebbs and flows of things, we could come back down. But right now we're looking pretty strong back into this range, back into this testing the lower part of this range, where that floor is at around 61,300 more or less, 61,200, okay, more or less. Right now we're at 63,763. So let's see what happens this week. I do lean bullish. Why? Well, look at the dollar dropping, right? Rejected. We didn't even really test it too hard. A couple of attempts, but we didn't even really touch this 106.58, right? And then boom, see you later, dropped. Okay, and this could have to do with the weaker than expected labor data that's been coming out recently, and that's caused speculators to think maybe, just maybe, the Fed will cut rates sooner than what they thought. They were expecting, well, revised down to 1 cut this year, revised down from 6, right? And now they're kind of rethinking, maybe it's more than 1, maybe we get 2, maybe we get 3. Oh, that might be pushing that luck, but maybe we get 2 and we get a little bit sooner than we thought. Which, if that is the case, then that does affect things, right? That, to me, that affects when the peak of the bull run will be, right? The bull run top, the blow off phase, the parabolic phase of this cycle, when that could be. If they come in earlier, if they do start making cuts earlier than say the end of this year, then maybe that timeline moves up a little bit, and maybe that peak won't be at the end of 2025. Maybe it could be as soon as the middle of 2025, or maybe early in 2025. But we'll see. We'll take it day by day. But it's good to keep this information in the back of your head. Anyways, US dollar doing what we want, actually, dropping, and that's bullish for Bitcoin. Another one that's very bullish for Bitcoin. 10-year government bond, the 2-year government bond yield. Look at that, nice drop. We like to see that. And the 10-year below this line. Okay, so I think that's interesting, and that does bode well for Bitcoin. All right, let's see, BTC CME futures, and this little bullish bull flag or whatever in this channel right here, bull flag, I would guess, in this channel in the upper part. Let's see if we get rejected here and come back down. This upper part right now is at around 66,400. So we got a little ways to go there. Interesting though. It could be setting up to be a positive week. How about the Bitcoin dominance playing with this line, playing with this descending line right here? Do we get over it? Or we lost it for a little while, right? We came back up, and now we're testing to see if it in fact is area of support, or do we lose it and we're just gonna play in this little triangle that we see here? Time will tell. Total 3, excluding Bitcoin and Ethereum. Okay. Last few days have been bullish, and thankfully my portfolio was up today. I didn't take the percentage, but my portfolio was up today. It's been up more than it's been in the last week or so, and this says the same thing. All right, so hopefully your portfolio is up from its lows, right, from where it's been at least on April 30th, right? So that's good. Total 3. Let me zoom out so you can kind of get a real idea here of what the expectations are for me. As far as where this thing can go up here. Okay, so we got a long way to go. We have a long way to go up here, somewhere up here, right? Depending on when that blow off top is, somewhere up here. We have a long way to go, and I think right now still you could still find good projects, still be accumulating if you aren't all set. And for those of us that have already kind of accumulated, have our bags packed and ready to go, well, we just sit back and watch and wait for these fireworks to happen, because I think they will. All right, so let's take a look at now. Let's take a look at my Memecoin plays. All right, more than anything, I have a few Memecoin plays, very little money in it. The biggest one that I put most money in, I've made like 11 buys on this one, is Chuck. Okay. I brought it to you right around here. My average buy before that was 0.003 something. Okay, so it was down. It was here, right? I missed this. I could have put more in there, but I was like, oh man, I don't know. I didn't want to put too much money into meme plays. I should have. And then I saw this. I was like, oh, all right. So I did put some money in here, which increased my average buy. I put in what I could, where I felt comfortable, and it's been going up since, guys. Okay, I like these numbers. 185,000 in volume. Right now it's just under 10 million, 9.8 million market cap, right? It's at a penny. Can this thing go to a dollar? I think it possibly very well could. The project looks very good. The community is like mad about this project. The community is very strong. The community is very strong, and I like that. My other plays that I have, this is one that I like right here, QCat candle. This is also on base, and the other thing about Chuck, it is on base. Chuck on base, right? The base network, and I think it's going to do well. Has come back. I did add a little bit more to lower my average buy, but it's come back. That's cool. I didn't buy this. I bought, I think, right around here, my final buy to lower this. Okay, so this is QCat candle. Volume is 82,000, right? Fully diluted is at 12.3 million. Not bad. Resistance dog Redo is actually up for me now. 55 million market cap, only a 13,000 volume, $13,000 volume. This is on the TON network, which I think the TON network is going to do good as well. And it's just moving like this. Let's see what happens. I think it could possibly move. I didn't put too much money in it, but it could possibly go strong. A cat play, resistance cat again. Rekka on TON, 1.9 million market cap, 19,000 volume. I could have bought here more and lowered my average buy. I made some buys, but I had already put enough in, and I'm like, oh man, I don't want to chase. I should have, because I would have been up more and I would have lowered my average buy, and I probably would have been in more profits, but I'm good enough where it is. It's not a huge amount of money that I put in anyway, so it's no big deal. and I'm getting close to break even, so that's cool. I think these things will do well as the market progresses into the parabolic phase. All right, so yeah, so those are my plays. But more than anything, Chuck looks very strong. Chuck to $1 is like the rally cry, and I think it could get there. It's at a penny right now, guys. Do with that information what you will. Hopefully we're gonna start this week, and it's gonna be a strong week. A lot of indicators say that it possibly could be, but hey, time will tell. We got to take it day by day. If you are still accumulating, there are a lot of good plays out there, guys. There are a lot of good plays out there. And I know I've been saying it, but tomorrow I will try to focus mostly just go down the line of my altcoins, because there's a lot of winners there. Okay, there's a lot of winners in my altcoin bag, my altcoin bags, and in my portfolio. Leave it there, guys. If you can, please like, please subscribe, please leave a comment. I'm trying to grow this channel, and all that helps. All right, the channel has been growing, so I am appreciative, and I have seen some more comments, so that's really cool. Keep it up. Thank you, guys. Have a good one. See you guys tomorrow. Peace.